and Tiger Freedom of Speech Radio. Also, I'm also doing it on SoundCloud, and as well as I'm doing Queen Shalisha Talk Show on my other channels. And I just want to thank you for your insights and your opinions. But I want to answer the question: should Africa invade China? And the thing, this is my opinion, I think they should. We buy their weave, we eat their food. Even in America, everything we have is China. America is China, if you really think about it. America's China. Everything we have electronically, through our TVs, through the camera that I'm using now, all that stuff really comes from China. So as long as they are not misbehaving and treating our people right, you know, I think they should, because these kids want rice, they're hungry, and if you really think about it, every time we see Africa, they always show us the poor side of Africa. They always show us the part where African people have eggs and all this. So, okay, if they're going through all of this poverty and all this starvation, we're seeing kids who are starving to death. They're asking us to donate money to Africa because they have no health care or medicine. I would rather see another country come in, and I wouldn't even say invade, but I would say the question would be, should they invade? I would rather see them come in. Supposedly, I'm hoping that they help them. I'm hoping that they will come to the side where the poor people are at and help them, because that's all America people, that's all we see, is the fact that they are poor and they are in need. So if the kids are happy and they're waving the flag, go ahead and help them. So basically what I saw was the Chinese people were meeting with the presidents of Ghana and all the continents, and they were shaking hands with China. They were looking happy, they were smiling, and everyone's calling them a sellout. They're coons. A guy was panicking, saying that people from Africa need to get an Africa troop together over here and get black people over here to go over there and save the motherland. And he was cursing. He was really, really, really upset. And so this is my opinion on my show, and I really thank God for my followers on SoundCloud and on here. I want to say God bless you. And this is just definitely my opinion, is that I did not see anything wrong with that. God want us to come together. God said love one another. So if God said love one another, and that's what we do have to realize. We call each other nigger lovers. We call each other coons. That's the new word. When you like a white person, you're a coon. And so they're calling people are really mad at the Africa because they're saying they're selling out. And they're saying, but I saw the Chinese men were, they were actually asking the black women for marriage. They're hand in marriage. And I see a crowd full of people around were clapping and saying, and some of these black women were crying because they wasn't even married. And the Chinese guys were saying that they actually love the black women. And Chinese people, from what I see, they always say how much they love us. They said they love our hip hop. They love our music. They really actually, when they're making clothes and weave, they're making it for us. They're making those products for the black women. When they really are worshiping us when we don't even know it. They are fond of us when we don't even know it. I saw a video of a black guy going over there to teach the kids over in a foreign country in China and Korean, and the kids was jumping all on him and wrestling with him and kept pulling his dreads, and people wanted to take pictures with us in other countries. But over here we have the black man. Some of the black men call us ugly. They say, I'd rather date a white woman. Y'all black women have attitudes. And so we know that's not true, because the Chinese men are over there now marrying the black women and making a beautiful kids. But a lot of people that are pro-black means you do not want race mixing. But you're saying that that's destroying our nation. But at the same time, we don't know what we have in us. We don't know why that black man might be attracted to that white woman. He could have white in him. He may have a lot of percentage of white in him. We don't know that. And we don't really know what we really are all the way if you didn't get your DNA checked. So I am tired of seeing starving Africa. That's all Americans see is starving children over there. And now we have people saying, maybe I shouldn't have sent my money over there because I didn't know they were going to invade China. So we're over here panicking. But let's keep it real. I'm going to explain Africa and why really I am really not Africa, because I did not grow up over there. I'm really American. My ancestors, some of them were taken from the city of Jerusalem. If you read the book 40 Acres and a Mule, Gideon said, I miss Jerusalem city. He says, I miss the walls of Jericho. He said, I want to go back to Jerusalem city. There were black Jews. If you look up Revelations 1:14, he says his hair is wool. His body is dark like a burnt furnace. He didn't say I was white and I had blonde hair. So what happened was Jesus said, I came into my own and my own received him not. And when Peter said, they said, Peter, was you with Jesus? And Peter denied Jesus 3 times. Because those same people that was after to kill God's disciples are the same ones who sold us out to America. Because I have books that says they were evil Africans that did voodoo and witchcraft. They didn't want to have nothing to do with Jerusalem. And it's books that said they sold us out to the white man. So Paul Mooney says, you guys, for a joke, you guys never came for us. Why in slavery no black African came for us? Because they were glad we were gone. They never wanted to be